Yo guys, what's up? Ferrari here and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are on Project Cars 2, a game I've recently downloaded. It is more of a simulator game than it is an arcade game, so it's all very realistic, very difficult to get used to. I've done a number of laps around Silverstone, same car, same track conditions. Really struggle with consistency. In the practice session I did manage to set a time which was the fastest by 8 tenths, but really couldn't get close to that consistently. That was my best lap, and then I was maybe a second off each time. So if I'm consistent, I reckon maybe about 7th or 6th is a possible finish. But you never know. Obviously, getting through traffic is going to be difficult. We're going to be starting from the back of the grid, so that's 20th position, and there is 10 laps. So it's just more of a test, see what the racing's like is here as well. I haven't done a race yet. Just been doing the practice sessions, so. We are using some assists. We have traction control on and stability control on. Anti-lock brakes are still off, I believe, and we're on the manual gears. No racing line either. I've worked out braking points around the track. So yeah, let's get into the race and see how we do. So we are going to go to 3 red lights, and then it's going to go green, and we are away. Not a particularly great start, but the pack is going to bunch up into turn 1. Here we are, already slowing down. Don't have any accidents. No rewinds or flashbacks on this game. Oh, we've got a Lamborghini on our inside. It looks like this is going to get very tight for here. It's also slow. I've been hit at the back. It's the Audi's gone completely around the outside. The Beamer's going slow. We're going to try and get up the inside of him, which we have done. Looks like we're going to get a very good run on this Lamborghini. Could put us into P16 here. Looking for about the 100 metre braking board. There it is. Down into 3rd gear. I think he's still on our outside. Can't really see. Going to leave the room in case he's on the inside. Audi's getting all sorts of out of shape. Just waiting to get the throttle down. A little bit of oversteer there. I think we've cleared that Lambo. He's behind us now. Coming into Cops Corner. Very wide. Now for Maggots and Beckett's. Section I'm usually quite good at. We get a good exit on this Honda in front of us, which I think we have done indeed. In the slipstream now. We're going to pull out. We're looking for the 100 metre on the braking board, maybe a little bit later. We're going to hit it there. Down into 3rd gear. Block off the line, a little bit fast on the exit, but that's the move done. I look back at the race start here. It is all very slow going into turn 1. Everyone bunches up. We've gained position on the Lambo. We got the side of the 2nd Lambo in front there, and then we have the Bentley in front of us. We looked for a move up the inside. We went down the inside, bit of contact. That's why I couldn't turn into the corner, because there was 3 cars all wedged together. The Audi goes back round the outside. My BMW gets caught out, goes very slow, so we squeeze up the inside of him. And then it's all about being patient, getting the throttle down through this corner. We get a good run onto the straight, no wheel spin. We get a good run on the Lamborghini. Coming into the braking zone now, we go up the inside of him. The Audi as well just swings back in front of us. Thought the Lamborghini was still on my inside there, so I left so much room. But we passed him very early on in the corner. It's about getting the throttle down slowly now. We did have a little bit of oversteer. And then coming up into Cops Corner, we've got, I think it's a Honda or an Acura in front of us. I think it's an NSX. Don't know what it comes on, the Honda or Acura on here. But through Cops Corner, we did get very wide, carried too much speed through there. And then coming into Maggots and Beckett's. Close in on the Honda in front, much faster through there, so I decided to take a wider exit through the first bit, to then cut it back on the exit of the corner to get a better run down the straight. You see the pack pretty spread out. A lot of cars still fighting for position. We move out of the slipstream of the Honda, about the 100 metre braking board, down from 6th into 3rd gear. Nice block pass on the exit so he can't get past. We have a massive snap of oversteer on the exit of the corner. But that was the move done. As we enter lap 2, we've gained 5 positions on the opening lap. To the first corner, a bit tight there, bumping over the curbs, not going to help us. Chance for a good run on these guys here. Nice smooth exit down the straight. Into 3rd gear. Into 2nd. We're closing up nicely here. This is a corner I always struggle getting the power down out of her. I've got to be so patient. Still a little bit early on it. Coming up into Cops corner now. We ran very wide here the last time. Just try and hug a nice tight line. We did. Now get some Beckett's. Probably cut that a bit too much. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. Oh, lap 3 now. We are right on the back of this Audi in front. Try and swing it back down for a better exit. Didn't really work. Race control not happy with me again. Need to straighten the car up a little bit earlier this time. Still a bit throttle happy. We have missed the braking point by a long way there. Just managed to hold it. Oh, big snap. Not sure why that happened, but we've lost a lot of time again. So lap 4, we're still stuck behind this group of cars. The Audi's had a massive move down there, and I think that's a Mosler in front that's had a moment. We might be able to get down the inside of him here. I'm going for it. I've gone for both of them. Huge dive bomb. 2 moves in 1 there. You can see here, the Audi going down the inside at turn 1, which really unsettles the car in front. We have a huge bumper curve, but we get a fantastic run. And how I quite managed to slow this down, I do not know. I think a bit of contact, yeah, a lot of contact with the Audi. I was very late on the brakes, but we did manage to get it slowed down just enough that the contact was side to side. The Audi lost the position, it gained again, but regained 2 places in 1 corner. Got a great run through the exit here. We've had a bit of a moment, but I still think we're going to have the good exit speed to maybe make another move. 10th up on our best lap so far. We are going to go down the inside here. Bit deep on the brakes, I think he's going to go back under me. We've had a moment, there's contact. God knows where that car went. Huge moment, we've still got a car on our inside. Managed to cut him off. Huge moment of oversteer there. I think I've knocked a car out of the race. Not the best move in the world. I'm starting to have some throttle issues again. So we are halfway through this race now, lap 5. We are in P12. 2 cars in front of us. Very much catchable. I'd be happy with a P10 in all honesty. I would be happy if we got halfway up the grid from the back. My first race, still learning where the AI defend, how aggressive they are, whilst also still getting used to this game. Slow down a bit here. Try and get a better exit. If you watched my F1 video around Silverstone, you'll know that a lot of my moves come here. So we have just set a purple sector through the middle there. This time we're going to go around the outside. We've got very good on the brakes, but I feel like we're going to carry too much speed through. I think the car's still alongside us, but we've just done it. So as we come into the first part of the Maggots and Beckett sector, this is where we gain a lot of time on the AI. I just always like this sector. I'm quick through here. I set it up for a nice exit. We've got very, very good exit. We set the purple middle sector, or best middle sector, as we were coming through here as well, around the outside of the Acura, the NSX. Late on the brakes. I thought I'd carry too much speed in here, because as I turned in, the car wasn't happy, and it was very unsettled, but we stuck it around the outside, got the power on early, and just got in front. We are now on lap 6. We've dispatched P11, we have P10 in front of us. I was very late on the brakes there. I've returned the correct position. I did not mean to do that. I was too busy watching the Lambo rather than where I was braking. Still, I don't think I'm actually going 4 tyres off, but clearly I am. I've done enough here. I always take such a different line to the AI through this corner. I just like to try and get the car straightened up as quick as possible so I can get the throttle down earlier. My main downfall in this game is just being too throttle happy. I'm not even going to try for a look down here. I've missed the gear there and I've run wide again. Again, yeah, I'm not going to be happy. I'll let off the throttle. They are very slow through this sector indeed. Again, this is going to be my move, my trademark move, setting up a better exit and getting on the throttle earlier. And we're going to go on the outside again, just right on the inside. Much set on the brakes, but again it's unsettled the car. It's still there. Another move around the outside of that corner. And that is us up into P10, halfway up the grid, with 4 laps to go. And the 2 cars, I can just see going around turn 1 now. That was my fastest lap of the race. And now we've got clean track. Let's see what we can do. So just set the best middle sector again with clear air now. We are closing in quite quickly on the 2 in front. It will all be about consistency. Whether I can stay patient on the throttle, keep it in my braking zones. I feel like this is probably going to be my best lap of the race, possibly. It was not, 3 tenths down. Fight in the car there to put the throttle down. So I'm not actually sure how I tell what the gap is to the car in front. But visually, as we run a bit wide again at Cops, I think I'm getting closer, but whether it's by enough to actually get close before the end, I don't know. Big moment there. One thing I've really noticed that doesn't help in this game is that the AI start to knock down the brake boards. So when I'm looking for the 100-metre board on that last corner, it's not there. It's not helpful. We are definitely gaining on the car in front. I think they're maybe 2 or 3 seconds ahead, but it's not enough. We have another fight there with the car. So it's just set our personal best. Coming on to the last lap now. You can see we're getting closer now. Again, the throttle kicking on, it's just causing me too many problems. I've left the braking very late there, really pushing now to try and catch up to these. As you can see, getting very erratic. We're coming into cops for one last time. Just about stayed on the track this time. Through the first of Maggots and Beckett's, down the gears. Big snap of Webster on the exit. I think without the mistakes I've been making and my throttle still trying to press when I'm not on it, possibly maybe a P8 would have been possible. Again, very, very tail happy. Just keep it nice and smooth now. We're not going to gain any positions, so let's just get it across the line. And that is the checkered flag, P10. You do actually get to do a cool down lap on this game. I'll show you what I mean here. So look, as I release the throttle now, it still pumps it a couple of times as I let off, and that just pushes the car round on corners, slow corners like this one coming up now. Very much, yeah, it just keeps pumping it, which forces me wide, which then means I can't get a very good exit. But yeah, P10 not too bad. So that was the race. So we finished P10. I'm pretty happy with P10 out of 20 on the grid from starting last. You know, my consistency wasn't there. You can see the problems I'm having with my throttle. But sometimes I was just putting the throttle down too early coming out of corners. My best lap I'd done in practice was a 2:06.2. So that would have given me about third or fourth fastest lap, which is where I thought I'd be. You know, I thought I could maybe get 7th or 6th. We spent too long messing about with the back of the grid rather than just being consistent and getting through them. We made too many mistakes, but it is early days with this game, so hopefully we will only improve on the matter. I'm enjoying Project Cars. Very, very, very good game. I believe it's on Game Pass or Games with Gold at the minute, so it is actually free. So if you are interested in, you know, detailed racing games, then it is a fantastic game. But hopefully I can get my pedal sorted. Hopefully I can improve, and then we'll have some more videos on here. But yeah, if you did enjoy today's video, please do drop a like. Again, if there's anything I can do to make the racing a more enjoyable watch with my editing, then please do comment down below. And obviously if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. But until the next one, I'm out of here.